Hello guys and welcome to another, drink and food review. This is my breakfast for today. The time of recording is 06:48. Almost at 49. Okay, now it's 49. Yeah, because I'm not allowed to drink an hour before. I'm gonna be doing some tests today early on. But anyways, so what better time than to get some caffeine into the body, add some sugar. And this is Lohilo Strawberry Lime BCAA drink. Well, I'm expecting it to be a little bit of a sour strawberry. I might as well also bring out, are there any comments? I don't think there are any new comments since I last did, but it doesn't smell like the best. I did wake up an hour ago, so I'm not completely groggy, but that is the flavor, that is the color. I mean, it doesn't really have like that smell to me. I would not be like, oh, that's strawberry lime. But let's see how it tastes. That's the important part. It is good, but there's no way I would be able to tell that is strawberry. But it's not overly sweet and it's not overly sour. It is a good balance. But I would not say that it's a strawberry lime flavor, but it's good. Like a generic berry, berry sweetness. Oh yeah, this is ProPud Vanilj med Pepparkaka. Vanilla and is it called cinnamon bread? Gingerbread, maybe, I think is what it's called in English. Gingerbread cookies. Called Pepparkaka. Yeah, I think Pepparkaka is gingerbread cookies in English. Let's see, there says something right there. Här hade vi kunnat ha en text med jul something, julium. Men då krävs det att man kommit in i. Alright, well, I can barely read what that says. Not only does it like shine weirdly, but it's also like in. I can't see what it says even with glasses on. Jesus. Alright. I mean, I'm assuming it's just gonna be like the regular ProPud vanilla. This normal one. I've had this before. Like just the ProPud vanilla flavor. Yeah. It's just a normal ProPud vanilla with some gingerbread cookies. Which I'm assuming they're not probably pretty terrible. Those are not good gingerbread cookies at all. You could obviously just do this yourself. Just get a vanilla if you want to do like vanilla ProPud, because it is actually a decent flavor. and then just get your favorite type of gingerbread or pepparkaka. I like ananas. So that is probably what I would do, but maybe these terrible gingerbread cookies work well with this vanilla. The gingerbread cookies actually make it worse, so not good. Yeah, that is terrible. But I'll eat it. So yeah, that was that food and drink review. The Lohilo one was good. The ProPud, if you want like ProPud, just get the vanilla one and add your own cookie after like 1 or 2 cookies. Alright, let's see. Vladimir Adamovich. The sound cuts out at 1:52, and that was on first look grip, and I fixed that. 50% of the audio just got not copyright claim, because often when they get copyright claim, it just means that they get like the ad revenue, which, I mean, yeah, sure, get the potential 1 cent, that's fine. But this time around, the audio was just removed completely. But good thing YouTube has a YouTube editor, so I just removed all those parts. So I think it went from like a 16 or 17 minute video to like a 10. So let's see, Orbs P on the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Battle Forces incoming video. KO sucks and Gloomspite again? Question mark. Sad face. Yeah. Oh yeah. Did they do Gloomspite last year for their? Maybe they did. I want to say that they didn't do it last year, and instead it was like another type of box set, but it wasn't a Christmas one. But yeah, you're probably right. It was probably Gloomspite last year again, or last year. So if you're a Gloomspite player, that's probably good. You're getting 2 huge savings, and and you probably have a whole army now. And the Caradron one sucks a lot. We'll have to wait and see what the prices are for these ones. What is this? Total War Battles Warhammer. Okay, they're doing a mobile game of Total War. I'm assuming it's gonna be like the other Total War mobile game that they did. I did the first look of that. Wasn't very good. Lazul. I was told that the Chinese only produce mostly garbage content like wuxia and xianxia films because the government doesn't allow them to have overly critical plots and stuff. For example, if they put an oppressive authoritarian government as the villains, that might get banned. I know you're not much into fashion, but did you know also that the Chinese are having a Han culture fashion revival? Look up Hanfu fashion, it's cool. I mean, I think fashion is okay. I mean, it's not really something I'm personally really like involved in, but it's not something I like look down on. I feel like, oh, that looks good. I like fashion overall, but I wouldn't put the effort or the energy this point in my life. Who knows about the future if I ever get better? Maybe we'll put some effort into it. But yeah, fashion is not something I'm like. No, well, I guess you said not much into, which is true at this point in my life. When it comes to myself, when it comes to fashion overall, when I do my own little figurines or when I play video games, I often go like, oh man, I want to look good. I would rather have like in Dark Souls sometimes. I decided to rather go for something that looks good rather than what might be the best. Until it made it so like, oh fuck, I now have to use something that is better, even if it doesn't look as good, because I'm not good enough at the game to overcome the negative things that happens by fashion. But I like fashion overall. I think fashion, especially like in entertainment, I would rather have like things like look good and be practical. If there was an option like, do I want it to be like practical or do I want it to maybe look a bit better? I would go for just make it look better, like because that is actually historically accurate. Uh, People would often do things that look better if even if it meant that it wasn't as practical as something else. Fashion is important for humans. Looking good is important for humans overall, I think. But no hand food fashion. I'm just gonna look at that quick. Yeah, that's cool. I like when like traditional clothing and all that. Because I mean, at the moment, I think the entire world has like the same fashion. We live like in the global fashion like era at the moment, and I mean, back in the day there was more diversity in fashion. So if the Chinese are having a little bit of a fashion revival of that, that's good. But the problem also with a lot of traditional fashion is that the ones that we see are is what the upper class tended to have, and it doesn't tend to be like very easy to put on. So I don't think traditional clothing will ever truly come back in a big sense. But from time to time, like what am I even saying? Oh god, I'm a bit like let's just ramble on. And there is the comment by Ir that I have read, and I agree with everything you said on the Warhammer Age of Sigma Battle Force Incoming. I agree with pretty much everything you said. Uh, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's 7 right now. Um, I'm probably gonna eat because we have like some pancakes as well, so that's probably what I'm gonna eat later on in like a half an hour because I'm not allowed to eat an hour before I do the test. So, and I have no idea how I'll feel after whatever it is that we're gonna be doing. Um, because it's gonna be like a lot of blood tests. As far as I know, there are a bunch of like words that I have no idea of what they're gonna do, but it's gonna be quite an intense day for me. I think the testing and all that overall, I think it said like it might take between 2 to 4 hours. And it's not just one test, it's like several different things. They want blood, they want plasma, I think they want some bone marrow stuff, and those are just the three that I know of. The rest are like, I don't know what this is. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. I mean, I really don't like that I blended it all together. I should have not done that, so I just could have removed the gingerbread. And then I could have just put in the gingerbread we have ourselves with a little bit of cinnamon powder on top of this. So that was a mistake.